Our first reading is Psalm 85, verses 8 through 13, and you will find that on page 515 or 543 in the Pew Bibles. Let me hear what God the Lord will speak, for he will speak peace to his people, to his faithful, to those who turn to him in their hearts. Surely his salvation is at hand for those who fear him, that his glory may dwell in our land. Steadfast love and faithfulness will meet. Righteousness and peace will kiss each other. Faithfulness will spring up from the ground, and righteousness will look down from the sky. The Lord will give what is good, and our land will yield its increase. Righteousness will go before him, and will make a path for his steps. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.
Our second reading of the morning comes out of the First Kings recording of the stories of Elijah, the 19th chapters, verses 9 through 18. And Elijah has been dealing with Ahab, king of Israel, and things have not been going well for Elijah. And he's the one who's been playing hide and seek. And so we're going to read a place where God has found Elijah, and then I'm going to do a switch on you and do a little bit of the story before this occurs. It says, at that place Elijah came to a cave and spent the night there. Then the word of the Lord came to him, saying, "What are you doing here, Elijah?" And he answered, "I have been very zealous for the Lord, the God of hosts. For the Israelites have forsaken your covenant, thrown down your altars, and killed your prophets with the sword. I alone am left, and they are seeking my life to take it away." He said, "Go out and stand on the mountain before the Lord, for the Lord is about to pass by." Now there was a great wind, so strong that it was splitting the mountains and breaking rocks in pieces before the Lord, but the Lord was not in the wind. And after the wind came a great fire, after the wind came a great earthquake, but the Lord was not in the earthquake. And after the earthquake, a fire, but the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire, a sound of silence. When Elijah heard it, he wrapped his face in his mantle and went out and stood at the entrance of the cave. Then there came a voice to him that said, "What are you doing here, Elijah?" And he answered, "I have been very zealous for the Lord, the God of hosts, for the Israelites have forsaken your covenant, thrown down your altars, and killed your prophets with the sword. I alone am left, and they are seeking my life to take it away." Then the Lord said to him, "Go, return on your way to the wilderness of Damascus. When you arrive, you shall anoint Hazael, the king over Aram. Also you shall anoint Jehu, son of Nimshi, the king over Israel. And you shall anoint Elisha, son of Shaphat of Abel-Mahalath, as prophet in your place. Whoever escapes the swords of Hazael, Jehu will kill, and whoever escapes from the sword of Jehu, Elisha shall kill. Yet I will leave 7,000 in Israel, all the knees of those who have not bowed to Baal, or every mouth that has not kissed him." This is the word of the Lord.